am back, and I'm finally back with Back to School 2020, which probably not a lot of people are excited about because, you know, you really don't want to think about back to school. And I'm pretty sure not everyone is going back to school with the whole coronavirus situation, but I am. And I always do back to school series around this time, and I'm never going to stop that because I really enjoy back to school series, and you just have to deal with it. If you don't want to watch it, get the fuck out. I do not care. So yeah, it's finally back to school season again. Oh my god, here we go again. And I knew it's going to happen one day again. 2020 back to school. Well, and today I decided to start off with something very simple, not too dramatic yet, because I have something interesting about that later on. It is just a back to school Q&A and just, you know, some interesting questions that I see being asked to me, and yeah, I'm just gonna answer some interesting questions. And without further ado, let's get right into this video. Alrighty guys, so let's begin. So I have all my questions written down on my notebook, just, you know, have a quickly seen. And the first question is my favorite subject. My favorite subject is obviously going to be art. I am obsessed with art. I've been intrigued in art since like I was able to pick up a pencil and draw something. You know, I was never good at it at the beginning, who was? And I just picked up tips and hacks every now and then. Moving on, and I just got better and better and better at it. And to give advice about getting better in art is just keep practicing, because I always thought that people are just born with the natural talent of being so amazing in art, but it all comes to practice, because I used to be not being able to draw a face, but now I'm able to do that, and I am able to do a lot of things with art, and it's just practice. Second question is, what year am I going into, or what grade am I going into, or what class am I going into? And the question is, the answer is, I'm going into 6th year, which is senior in America, and I think so it's year 12 in England. So it's my final year in school, which, like, oh my god, I'm graduating. What a time. This is crazy, I am graduating. So it's my final year of school, my last time being in secondary school. Oh my god, this is absolutely crazy. But yeah, I am going into 6th year, final year. Wow. Third question is, what day am I coming back this year? And the question is, I am going back, it's kind of weird, so if I get a links program, which is something to do with 6th years to mind 1st years, something like that. And if I get into the links program, I'm going back on Monday 31st of August. If I don't, I will be coming back when 6th years come back, which is 1st of September, the Tuesday. But anyway, I'll be either coming back on Monday or I'll be coming back on Tuesday anyway. So either 31st of August or 1st of September. Next question is, any motivational tips? How I stay motivated is I don't overload myself with study. And what I like to do is watch a bunch of study routine videos, which I do sometimes myself, which is kind of weird, but that's what keeps me motivated, because I see other people filming themselves studying, and I just immediately think, oh my god, I should honestly do that myself. And so I watch them, and the next day I get up a bit early. I'm an early bird, like around 10 o'clock in the morning, I get up and start studying. And I don't do it during summer. I did it once, just once, that's enough. And yeah, to keep myself motivated, I don't overload myself with a bunch of study and work. My weekends, maybe I'll change it this year, I don't know, but my weekends are always my school free days, which I don't worry about school. I don't do anything during the weekends that has to do with school, because I had enough during the week and I need a break. So yeah, just motivation is just, you know, try to get yourself motivated by watching some videos, trying to read a book or something, I don't know. And just don't overload yourself with work, because that will definitely just kill your motivation and you just don't want to do it anymore. Fifth question is, have you ever missed or skipped class? Which, yes, I did once. How it was the last class before lunch would begin, and I had Italian, which I was just not bothered to go to because I didn't want to deal with it, because we were just watching a movie anyway. And so me and my friends decided, just, you know what, we're going to go downtown, which we did. We went down to get ourselves some lunch, and yeah, we just skipped class, and that was it. I don't have something to do not care for now. And yeah, I just skipped a class and just wanted to get myself lunch before lunch even began. Sixth question is, most embarrassing moment in school so far. It had to be back in 3rd year, which when I came in first thing in the morning, and I had a bottle in my backpack, but the bottle kept being loose, and so the bottle just fell out in my bag and it just spilled everywhere, and thank god I just had water in there. And the janitor / how we call him, Mr. Caretaker, saw it, and he came over to me and told me, do not move or do not go anywhere and stay here, which I was like, oh my god. And then the next thing I just see, he just brings me over a mop and a bucket, and I just had to mop the floor in front of the whole school. Yeah, that was embarrassing. I had to mop the whole floor of the hallway in front of the whole school. Not a great time. Not a great time. I really just embarrassed myself that day. Yep. And it wasn't even like that embarrassing. For me, that was just absolutely embarrassing. I was just traumatized. I'm like, oh my god, this is so embarrassing. I was just, no, never again. Hopefully it'll never happen again. Oh my god, I don't even think about it anymore. Question number 7 is talking about how to find out if your friends are toxic. And I had a video about it not so long ago, back like in October I think, so I posted that toxic friends video. And how to find out if you have a toxic friend is probably think about how much the friend wants to hang out with you, or how much they text you, how much things that they invite you to, because I feel like if they don't talk to you, they don't invite you anywhere, they just talk to you because you're the only person there and they have no one else to talk to, and they just come back to you just like, hey, oh my god girl, how you been? And you're like, oh, you haven't talked to me since like 2 months ago, you know. So how to find out a toxic friend? Just basically see how they react around you, how much they interact with you, and see what they do when no one is around, and see how they quickly come back to you. And that just basically says that it's a toxic friend. I'm not saying you should have a friend. Well, unless you want to get rid of them, you get rid of them. But if you want to keep around that toxic friend, be my guest. It's up to you. Number 8 is, what class do I absolutely hate? And the answer to that question is Irish. I am so bad at Irish. I just can't do it. Maybe if I was good at Irish, I wouldn't hate it, but I just hate it because I'm so bad at it. I can't form a sentence. I am absolutely awful at Irish. I absolutely no in Irish, and I don't know how I'm going to pass my exam in Irish, but I'll think about that later on. Question number 9 is, how are the new rules about the coronavirus? And so far what I know about how we're going back to school is we're going to keep 1 meter distance from everyone, which I'm like, okay, whatever. We are going to be in pods. I honestly really want to know what the heck is a pod. What the fuck is a pod? Because everyone talks about it in the government. Pod. I'm like, what is a pod? Somebody tell me what the heck is a pod. And yeah, so far that's all we got. We don't need to wear face masks unless the school tells us to, so I'm just waiting for what our school ourselves has to say about the face masks. Some people say they'll cancel the uniform for us. I don't know. So far the only thing I know is just like we need to keep 1 meter distance from everyone, and we're going back full time anyway, which I'm excited about because I'm like, I need my full time education. Number 10 is, what clubs am I in? And to answer that question is, I am in choir. Musical is not really a club, but I do it every year, or school musical, which I really hope I'll do this year again, because it's my last musical. I'm pretty confident with it. And I am in student council, which is kind of not a club, kind of is at the same time, but yeah, I just got into student council. So I'm in student council choir, and I do the musical every year, and those are my clubs, and I don't do anything else. I don't do any sports because our school doesn't do boys basketball, which I would love to do boys basketball, and I would also love to do swimming, but I can't do swimming anymore. And yeah, we also have a bunch of other clubs like debate, media club, but I don't have time because I have student council to worry about, and I have choir, and I also have my last year of school, which I have to worry about my exams. So choir and student council is enough for me. Question 11 is, have I ever got detention? I never got detention in my whole 5 years of school life. Well, we still have 1 more year. Let's see if that will give me a detention. But no, I never got detention unless you count a detention when I had to go repeat a test during lunchtime because I failed my test in German, which was a class test. And anytime we did that, our teacher just told us to come in at lunchtime and redo the test, which was not even I don't think it was even the same test. We just had to write down a couple of words, which was absolutely ridiculous and a waste of time. Well, yeah, if you want to consider that detention, that is detention, but I never got an official person, the teacher saying to me, you got detention after school or during lunchtime or whatever. So yeah, I never got detention. Question 12 is just college. And that is a very big topic for me because I haven't figured it out, but I'm absolutely shitting bricks about college. If I don't get in, if I don't pass my leaving cert, like, oh my god, I'm absolutely terrified. But what I'm thinking about college is I am going to hopefully go to LIT/LACD to study fashion. Fingers crossed. I am working on my portfolio right now, and I am trying to get as much points as possible with my portfolio and then with the actual leaving cert to be able to get in there and study fashion. And if fashion doesn't work out, I'm hoping to study interior design in a LIT. And yeah, I have a whole year to try to focus on my studies and work on my portfolio. I'm applying in November. I'll probably have like in January or February an interview about my portfolio. and I'll see where I go from there, and I'm hoping to get into LIT to study fashion. Yeah. Question 13 is what subjects am I doing? And all of them. So all the subjects that I do is English, Irish, Maths, which is compulsory. Then I do art, home economics, geography, and music, which I also do like religion and career guidance, but that's kind of like once a week subject. They're not exam subjects. Oh, and I'm also doing Russian for my music, but I don't do it within the school. So yeah, I do art, home ec, music, geography, and obviously I do art because I love art. I also love home economics and geography. If you were planning to keep on geography for leaving cert, please take my advice. Don't do it, because oh my god, the amount of essays we have to learn is absolutely ridiculous. There's so much learning in essays, and it's not even fun. Learning how a volcano is formed is like I'm absolutely bored in class. So if any of you think about keeping on geography, I wouldn't recommend it unless you have a big passion for it and you're good at learning off essays. Don't keep it on. And then music was just an option that I had to do because there was nothing else left for me, and I didn't even do music for my junior cert, and I just kept on for my leaving cert because that was a smart idea. But I kind of picked it up kind of quickly, and I know what I'm kind of doing right now. Like I'm pretty good at music. Yeah, I'm like mediocre at it. But yeah, I know what I'm doing in music anyway. And then art, well, we don't need to discuss that. You know, it's kind of obvious why I do art. Question 14 is, are we allowed phones in school? And the question, or sorry, what do I keep saying the question? The answer is no, we're not allowed phones in school. And yeah, it's awful. People still sneak in, like, sometimes they snuck into their phone. The only times we're allowed to go on their phones if you hide it in the bathroom. Good luck with that. And if we leave the school premises, which like during lunchtime, if we leave school or any other times when we go out of school, like for a trip or something, that's the only time you're allowed to use a phone. Within the school, no phones allowed. Yeah. And the very last question is school relationship for me. And the answer to that is no, there is no relationship whatsoever there, and never was, and probably never will be until college. So yeah, no relationship ever was there, and probably never will be, because I am as single as I ever will be. Alrighty guys, that was the video for you guys, and I hope you enjoyed watching this Q&A because, I answered a lot of questions, and I hope you got a little bit of an introduction to me and my school life, which is some big part of my life. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you whenever I upload a new video. It might be a back to school video, it might not be a back to school video, but I do have a lot of back to school videos planned. So yeah, I'll see you whenever I upload next. Bye!